Without the bees, you know, without the pollinators here, we don't have the food that we need to survive as humans. Well, I'm Matt Blomfield. I'm the CEO and founder of Gatherby. We're based in the beautiful coastal town of Ballina, New South Wales, Australia. Gatherby is an Australian company. We produce and propagate Australian native bushes, Australian land, to produce the most healing medicinal Australian Manuka honey. Our main goal is to sustainably produce high potency Manuka honey that we sell locally and to the world.
My name's Julie Hollins and I love being part of the Gatherby team. I get to speak to so many different people over the phone. We've had gut health issues rectified, people getting their lives back just by using the Manuka honey.
We are here because of the bees.
Hello there, I'm Kate. It's great to have you with us because today our beautiful guests from Gatherby Manuka are back in the studio with an amazing offer to help give your pantry, your health and your wellness routine a really powerful natural upgrade. You know, not all honey is created equal, and Gatherby Manuka is in a league of its own. Not only is it incredibly raw, natural and tasty, it's also confirmed as the world's most potent honey. And you know what? Potency matters because the higher the potency, the more powerful the benefits. Gatherby Manuka honey is clinically proven and scientifically tested to be antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, and it could assist in supporting your immune system and your gut and oral health. So what does that mean for your family? Well, if you have a scratchy sore throat, a burn or recent scarring, low energy levels or mouth ulcers, this Manuka honey could really help with all of that and so much more. In fact, it can even help your pets. We're going to hear some incredible stories when we meet some very grateful Gatherby customers today. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. Now, whether you're stirring it in through warm water for tea, adding it to smoothies, spreading it on toast or keeping it in the medicine cabinet, stocking up just makes sense. It is time to sweeten your day with this latest offer. Now today you're going to get a kilo of honey across different MGO levels in this complete potency collection. You'll have everything you need to help manage anything from daily use to high strength for more serious concerns. And today you will save almost $100 and get free delivery plus a bonus wooden honey spoon. You'll get the MGO 900 plus, MGO 600 plus, MGO 300 plus a 3-pack of brand new MGO 2000 gummies. Such a delicious and healthy treat, let me tell you. I can't stop eating them when I start. So all you need to do is scan that QR code or go to gatherbymanuka.com or call that number on your screen. I think it's time we welcome our amazing guests, Matt Blomfield, CEO and founder of Gatherby and Head of Customer Communications, Julie. How are you?
Hi, Kate.
I'm
Thanks
so
for having
happy
us.
you're here.
Fabulous to be here again.
Fabulous. Now, tell me about the complete potency collection. You've put that together. What inspired it?
Well, it's time to get ready for winter again.
Oh,
Winter's
really?
just around the corner. We've hit autumn. So we thought we'd include our MGO 900.
Yes.
We haven't seen that for a little while in our pack. So really good one to take and have in your medicine cabinet for the times when you've got sore throats, colds and sniffles, as well as our everyday 600 and our MGO 300.
Yeah.
Which always feature in our packs.
You do. Well, then you've kind of got everything, haven't you? You've got
covers
all the different uses, the different levels, the different potencies.
Exactly.
All amazing.
And we've been building the customers up on high MGO honey, on the super high MGO honey. So this is now get you through to winter in a nice, healthy, you know,
absolutely
vibrant way.
You know what? I'm just wondering whether some of our viewers might be thinking, you know what? I'm covered. I buy Manuka honey, I buy it from the supermarket or my local store, so I think I'm okay. Matt, how does this honey differ to supermarket honey?
Supermarket honey is typically a low MGO honey, meaning low in methyl glyoxal or low in the antibacterial qualities of the honey. Our minimum is 100 that we do. This pack is a 300. So here we have a high level MGO in that lower level, and then we have the higher MGOs as we get into the stronger potency, which you won't find in the supermarkets.
No, I think it's generally a 20 or a 50, isn't it, in the supermarket?
It is, and and this is a raw honey. This has been handcrafted.
Yes.
It takes 18 months to store our honey in controlled temperature conditions. We really do look after it and release it just at that perfect time for the customer to enjoy and get the health benefits from.
Absolutely, and actually, I think we should just say that the University of the Sunshine Coast has confirmed Gather by Manuka as some of the most potent in the world. I think there we go. We actually have that certificate there.
Yes, we have our MGO 2200 there, which is one of the highest that is available in the world, and we're proud to have that still going to the Australian public. Yeah.
Absolutely, and mentioning the world, I mean, you have won awards around the globe. The London Honey Awards.
London International Honey Award.
There you are at some awards right there.
Well, that's our business award, Business New South Wales Award, where we won Business Excellence in International Business.
The awards just keep coming. We've got the London Honey.
That's the London International Honey Award. That was for 2025. We're going in for 2026, so wish us luck. Yeah.
I hope you're going to update us on that one.
3 years in a row, yeah.
And then Great Taste. Quality Food Awards.
That's right. The last batch of the MGO 900 won the 2025 Great Taste Award too. So, that's why we're getting them out there again.
You're phenomenal. You really are. Matt, we've sort of mentioned the word MGO quite a few times already. Just for anyone who's watching for the first time and isn't familiar, can you explain what MGO is and what it means and why it's important?
It is the most important name we talk about when it comes to Manuka. Methyl glyoxal is a compound found in the honey. Now, it comes originally from the Australian native bush, the leptospermum bush, the Manuka bush, where that contains a molecule called DHA.
Yes.
So that DHA converts in the bee's gut into MGO in the honey. Now, MGO, or methyl glyoxal,
I hope you're listening here, everybody.
Is the antibacterial component of it. The higher the MGO, the stronger the antibacterial component, and the higher in the phenolics and health benefits of the honey.
How is Gather by Honey produced? I mean, you touched on it earlier, but it's quite a process you go through.
It is. We work with growers along the east coast of Australia. We have spent 7 years researching the plants that actually produce the highest amount of DHA. We regrow these plants. We work with farmers, growers and First Nations people to grow the plants, and then we'll buy the honey from them. And that way everybody's getting winning along the supply chain, whether it's the propagation and the people growing our plants, to the planters, to the farmers, to everybody through into the as they reach their destination, wherever that is in the world.
Yeah, I love that you kind of support local beekeepers, local communities, all of that. It's quite a family, actually.
Well, it is, and it's a real community-centric, business that we have, and we're able to be able to more honey we sell, the more Australian native bushes are planted, the more biodiversity we create here, and we're planting food for the bees to keep them healthy and strong and yielding good honey. So that's our model there. Yeah.
Your bees stay put as well, which is really important because, a lot of honey producers, the bees will move around and pollinate different places, but your bees stay put.
We do. We do a forage assessment. We make sure we grow the plants, the high crude pollen content flowers and bushes that keep bees strong and healthy. So we do as much as we can to have that as a sustainable, regenerative ecosystem.
I love it. Julie, you speak to so many customers. I mean, thousands and thousands. This lady's incredible. I mean, you've got a great customer connection and you love to hear people's stories, don't you?
I do.
Tell us a bit about some of the calls you take and some of the things people tell you.
Look, I have my lovely return customers who I've known or become known to from day one. So they always give me a call, reorder, and I get an update of how their health is going and how they're using the honey. But I'm getting so many more new customers wanting to know how the honey may help them as well. A lot of respiratory issues, lots of inflammatory issues that that they're listening to us when they see us on the TV, and really wanting to know how the honey might help them. So again, we're striking up a relationship. We keep in touch, and I really look forward and do ask our customers to stay in touch, keep me updated, take photos, you know, if they're using it for wound care, and yeah, it's
because you're always
many
interested
and
to
varied.
see. Look, we've got a few before and afters to have a look at. Pristine is someone you've spoken to quite a lot, I think, over the last year or so. And tell me about her injury.
So Pristine sustained an injury on her leg, on the shin part of her leg. She had the MGO 900 at home, actually, and she has used the MGO 900 to help heal her wound. I think that was over a number of weeks, I think about 5 weeks. And you can see from the time of the injury to 5 weeks later how the honey has actually healed that quite quickly.
Only using honey.
Only using honey.
And then I think the next one is Matt, actually. Matt, you
always,
rather nasty cut.
Yes, I was always in here, so that was a nice Stanley knife deep through the flesh there on the thumb, and straight away the honey went on it, and it was just remarkable. Just every time, personally, when I'm dealing with it, it's remarkable how quickly it just looks after you and heals.
And that's over a 2-week
inside or
period.
outside. Yeah, that's over 2 weeks.
Yeah, brilliant. Now, I think we've got a story. You're going to tell us the story of Teresa in a minute. Now, before I bring up this picture, I just want to say, for anyone that's a little bit squeamish, it was quite a nasty injury. It was a burn this lady had on her toe. So the pictures are graphic. They're quite small, but I'm just warning you, just before we bring it up, if you are squeamish, maybe look away. But Julie, tell us about Teresa.
Yes.
And what's her story?
Teresa's an 84-year-old lady who sustained severe burns to both of her feet.
How?
She was getting some treatment, and during that treatment she sustained the burns, which was a really, unfortunate accident.
Yes.
She sought medical assistance straight away via the hospital, but she did have some complications. So Teresa was 84 at the time of her injury. She's diabetic, type 2 diabetic with poor circulation due to the diabetes.
Wow. And that's quite the burn, isn't it?
It certainly is. And unfortunately what happened is because of her circulation issues, she started to get infections. They weren't able to treat it, and the surgeons were actually talking about amputation.
Goodness me.
She started to get gangrene, and she also contracted Pseudomonas in the early stages, the first few months of her injuries. And she was pretty much sent home, and for the family to prepare for the worst, which was really unfortunate. The daughters didn't want her to have the surgery. They wanted to try something else. In the end, she couldn't have the surgery because of her circulation issues and a heart condition as well, which really did mean the doctors had done pretty much all that they could do. So Rosetta and Maria are her daughters, and Maria has knowledge in natural medicine.
Had she seen the show?
No, she hadn't actually, but she did do some research and came across Manuka honey, and she Googled and came across our advertisement on social media and online, gave me a call, And we had a really good chat, and I'd told her about how some of our customers had used the Manuka honey for severe leg ulcers.
Yes, that's right.
So they started applying the Manuka honey. The
Right.
MGO 2000 specifically is what they've used.
Okay.
And over a 20-month period from the time her injury was sustained, they've used for the last 15 months
Yeah.
our Manuka honey.
And only your Manuka honey.
She was also taking colloidal silver. So that was just part of her treatment as
Yes,
well,
yeah.
that the daughters were giving her. But topically,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that they used for 15 months. And it's amazing to see how far from her original burns and even some of those graphic
Yes.
photographs of how the
And also the talk of
gangrene-
amputation. I mean, that would
Amputation.
be so scary. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, are you thinking of giving your family and their wellness a bit of an upgrade? Because this is the way to do it. We have an amazing package for you today. We've got the complete potency collection. You're getting a 250-gram jar of the MGO 900 plus, the 250-gram jar of the 600 plus, and a 500 of the 300 plus. That's the daily. And you're getting the MGO 2000 gummies, a 3-pack. And let me tell you, they are so delicious. I can't stop eating them once I start. So you're getting all of that for $219. You're saving almost $100 today. You're also getting the bonus wooden honey spoon, and you're getting free shipping too. Now, unfortunately, Gather By at this stage cannot ship to WA, but Matt, you've kind of got things in the pipeline where that might change.
We have.
Am
We've
I right?
been working hard to be able to supply
Yeah.
WA, and there is a pathway now. We've got it, so we're very, very excited. So if you are, interested, or then give us a call. Call
Yeah.
Julie.
Yeah.
Let her know, and we'll be the first to give you a call and be right on it.
So if you're watching in WA,
give us a call. Let us know. Let us know that you're interested, and we'll make sure you're the first to,
yes.
to come back to.
Because in the end, this TV stock is limited. There's only so much honey, so don't miss out. Go to gatherbymanuka.com, scan the QR code, or even just call the number. Julie will answer. Well, not right now. But yeah, do that, because it's such a great upgrade for the family's well-being, especially with winter coming on. And I've got to say, Gather By is such a team effort, isn't it? You've got a great team,
We do.
a lot of whom have been with you a very long time.
We do.
Let's take a look at this.
Now let's talk about the team. Our team consists of our growers out there that are actually producing this honey, our beekeepers. We've got our team inside Gather By, our plant specialists, our operations team. Our team members come together with a single objective: to produce the world's leading Manuka honey.
All right, I think it's time we talk about some of the amazing benefits of Gather By Manuka. Guys, let's talk through some of those benefits. Some of them are daily. Here we go. Some of them are daily, some of them are general use, some are more specialised. Talk us through it.
Energy, sleep, gut health,
Yeah.
all best to just take it by the spoon, just
Yes.
hold it in your mouth as long
Yeah.
as possible, let it go down slowly when you're taking like that, topically.
Yes.
So, it's people are using it for indigestion.
Yeah.
Well, saying here,
Health
immune support,
issues.
digestive health, and then I think we've got some more benefits coming up as well. Oh, look at, the sleep.
The sleep is a
Sleep.
very big one.
How does it give you energy and sleep?
It has
Explain it.
releases glycogen slowly, so during your sleep, you don't have that wake up where
see.
you're looking for food. We have it every night, every morning,
Yeah.
in the same for the energy. It's a low GI product, so it gives you sustained energy. So having it in the morning, it's great for that. Great for your gut health, great for your oral health, plaque, any sores,
Amazing.
anything that you're feeling like antibacterial, antiviral.
Yes, all of those things. And there we are,
high
your
in
topical use.
antioxidants.
Love it. It's amazing stuff. Now, another customer, Julie, who really, really reaped the benefits was Zivka. Why don't you quickly tell us about her, because we're gonna listen to some of her story.
So Zivka came to us. She'd seen us on the TV.
Yeah.
She'd had a chronic cough for 15 years. Nothing had helped.
No.
And she was pretty much at her wit's end and willing to try anything. She purchased our high-strength Manuka honey.
Yeah.
And her cough started to disappear.
Why don't we take a look and see what she had to say? Tell us what happened.
Yes, what did happen, I knew she needed help,
Right.
and we was everyone talking around honey is good for a cough. But on same time, we did, I don't mention which one, we did buy honey,
Right.
but it didn't really work.
Didn't do much.
So what happened, I like to play on the channels, on the TV, and what she said, what are you doing? Then suddenly I end up on Manuka honey Gata boy. And I said, oh, it sounds all right. Then I start watching, and that's how I know this honey looks to me very good. I can see the plants there and the bees. That's where they're collecting all this stuff and bringing in. Obviously, I say that must be medically very good. And I order. When I order, she starts using. After a couple of days, she said, oh, I feel better. I say, no, you don't blame me because I ordered.
Let's just go back a step, though, Zivka. So you'd been on medication for years and years for this chronic cough.
15 years.
Right, which is very expensive and not very pleasant. Tell
Not
us
very
what it was
pleasant.
like.
Doesn't help me nothing, this medication. When I start to using the honey, after 3 weeks, I start to feel better. And better and better and better. And I said, oh my God, I can't believe it. I find something to help me.
Yeah, wow. I mean, look, individual results will always be different for everybody, but for you,
Exactly.
in 3 weeks, you're telling me
Exactly.
that this cough you'd had for 15 years
Exactly.
resolved.
Exactly. And I said, I don't try any more medication. I decided to using that.
And how... Oh, sorry, go on.
In the 6 months, how we started, and now I don't have a problem whatsoever.
Well, I've not heard you cough once, that's for sure.
Sure, yeah.
How often do you take the honey, and which ones do you take?
I take in the morning, and I take before I sleep. Brush my teeth, and after I take that, and every day I done that. And I'm so happy. I think that's come from the heaven. I said, oh my God, Julie, I can't believe it. This can happen, something like this, you know. The people don't realize how much this help.
How much it's changed, I guess, both of your lives, because Lou,
Exactly.
living with someone with a chronic cough would be pretty hard, and sleeping and relaxing.
It's the worst part, 3 o'clock midnight, when she starts coughing, and you wake up, you can't go switch off straight away and start sleep again.
No.
So and that's did help. That's why we keep ordering up, and we will keep ordering up.
Oh, I don't stop, no way. And
You'll
this
never
will,
stop.
No.
You can't put the price on medicine. No. If anyone get a headache or something, it's no matter how much cost you go and buy something to get the headache off. Same what we find out for Zivka.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's the price, you can't go on price. This is too cheap.
It is, and especially today we have this amazing deal,
yes.
don't we? Now remember, when it comes to Manuka honey, potency really matters, because the higher the potency, the more powerful the benefits. You're going to want to get one of these packs because it's a great deal today. You're getting nearly $100 off. You're getting free postage. You're getting the bonus wooden honey spoon. You're getting 3 amazing honeys with this, a kilo of honey. The MGO 900 plus, the 600 plus, the 300 plus the 3-pack of gummies. And you're getting free shipping with this. Unfortunately, the guys can't ship to WA, but they're working on a plan to get it to you. So if you do want some of this honey in your WA, contact Julie and she'll make a note of your name and address. You know what? We're going to be right back after we've heard a little bit more about the team.
Now let's talk about Manuka. Manuka honey is a medicinal honey. Manuka honey is made by bees collecting the nectar from the leptospermum or the Manuka bush. And when the honey is stored in the bee's gut, the enzymes in the bee's gut transforms the DHA in the nectar into MGO. That's what gives us the medicinal properties of the Manuka honey.
Talk about Manuka, I could do it all day, quite honestly. Julie, you love it when viewers send their feedback in, and that's something you do ask viewers to do, right?
All the time, absolutely. and they're really starting to do that too, which is great.
Yeah, you're hearing. I remember a story about an equine acupuncturist, right, who called Jason Proctor.
That's
Am I right? And here we go. This horse was going to be put down, basically put to sleep because of its injuries, and they used Manuka honey, your Manuka honey, over a period of time, and this is what happened. That horse is now living its best life. Incredible.
It is. And I'm getting more and more customers calling and telling me the same stories.
Really?
How they've used it on their horses in the past as well. So it's been known for a long time in the equine industry,
Yeah, has
especially.
it?
Yes.
And other people are using it on their pets, aren't they?
They are.
Puppies and cats and guinea pigs.
Someone we know really well.
Yeah, well, my puppy, yes, I do. She had a little bit of kennel cough when I first got her. And so, yes, I gave her Gather by Manuka. It was gone in no time. Absolutely. Matt, talk to us. Your medicinal honey forests are in the northern New South Wales rivers. Talk to us a little bit about the honey forests.
Yeah, it is a business model that brings in the community. So we spent 7 years researching the Australian native bushes that produce the high-MGO Manuka honey. And because we've been slashing and burning the bush for a couple of hundred years to make way for cotton, corn, sugarcane, what we're doing is replanting selected Australian native bushes that have early, mid and late flowering in a biodiverse way, and growing food for bees to keep them strong and healthy and in situ.
Really
and
important.
what we're able to do is produce a really lovely Manuka honey with the community, whether it's the First Nations people, whether it's farmers, growers, and we're building that along the east coast of Australia. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. And of course, people can use it whatever age they are. Little toddlers up to older people are finding they're getting the benefits from it.
Absolutely. Anyone over the age of 12 months can have the honey.
Okay.
So in back to school now, where we are, and you know, getting the honey into you, or the gummies are a good treat for that too. That's great for it. Yeah.
It really is. Look, I think if you want to upgrade your family's well-being with winter on its way, of course, just go to gatherbymanuka.com, call the number on your screen, scan that QR code. We've made it really, really easy, and get yourself this complete potency collection. A kilo of honey, the 3-pack of MGO 2000 gummies, all of yours for $2.19. You're saving $100 today, but it is limited, so don't miss out. And you're getting that bonus honey spoon and, of course, free postage too. Amazing. Go to gatherbymanuka.com, upgrade your wellness. Thank you so much, guys. It's been great to see you, and we will see you soon.
Real pleasure. Without the bees, you know, without the pollinators here, we don't have the food that we need to survive as humans. Well, I'm Matt Blomfield. I'm the CEO and founder of Gatherby. We're based in the beautiful coastal town of Ballina, New South Wales, Australia. Gatherby is an Australian company. We produce and propagate Australian native bushes on Australian land to produce the most healing medicinal Australian Manuka honey. Our main goal is to sustainably produce high-potency Manuka honey that we sell locally and to the world.
My name's Julie Hollins, and I love being part of the Gatherby team. I get to speak to so many different people over the phone. We've had gut health issues rectified, people getting their lives back just by using the Manuka honey.
We are here because of the bees.
Hey, I'm Kate. It's great to have you with us because today our beautiful guests from Gather by Manuka are back in the studio with an amazing offer to help give your pantry, your health and your wellness routine a really powerful natural upgrade. Because, you know, not all honey is created equal. And Gather by Manuka is in a league of its own. Not only is it incredibly raw, natural and tasty, it's also confirmed as the world's most potent honey. And potency matters, because the higher the potency, the more powerful the benefits. And Gather by Manuka honey is clinically proven and scientifically tested to be antibacterial, antifungal and anti-inflammatory. And it could assist in supporting your immune system and your gut and oral health. So what does that mean for your family? Well, if you've got a scratchy sore throat, a burn or recent scarring, low energy levels or mouth ulcers, this Manuka honey could help with all of that and so much more. It could even help your pets, and we've seen that before. So you're going to hear some more incredible stories when we meet some grateful Gather by customers today. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. So whether you're stirring it through warm water or tea, adding it to smoothies, spreading it on toast or keeping it in the medicine cabinet, stocking up just makes sense. Let's have a look at this beautiful sweet deal. You're getting 1 kilo of honey. Julie and Matt, welcome.
Hi, Kate.
So great to have you here with us. Let's have a talk about some of the customers and how many calls you get. How many calls have you taken now?
Well over the 8,000 mark now.
Over the 8,000 mark?
Yes.
How does she do it? Wow, that's
I love
incredible.
every minute. I love every minute of it.
Let's have a look at some before and afters, because you're changing people's lives. And I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that, is it?
No, it's not. It certainly isn't. We've had some amazing health stories, and by using our Manuka honey, generally it's the high potency that's really helped them. It's really changed their lives.
Incredible. I think we've got a picture here. Let's have a look. Who have we got? Oh, we've got your scar here, your transformation. Talk us through this
Absolutely.
one.
I had surgery on my shoulder. I had a skin cancer removed, and I only used the MGO 2000 as my healing agent.
Wow.
And that's just in a matter of weeks from the actual surgery to how it looks today, really. And amazing. I couldn't have had any idea that it was going to heal so quickly.
Amazing. I think we're going to have a look at Leslie next. Leslie had dermatitis, right?
She did, absolutely. Really irritated, sore, broken and bleeding, as you can see in the first picture.
Looks painful.
And she had the MGO 900 at home in her cupboard, gave me a call, and I said, if that's all you've got, then that's what you use. And so she's applied it topically, and over a 5-week period you can see the difference from this before and
really
at the end.
And I think we're going to talk about Teresa again because it's such an incredible story, but I just want to let viewers know we're going to show a picture of a lady who burnt her toe, and the picture's quite graphic, so I just want to let you know if you're a little bit squeamish, maybe look away. But Julie, let's talk about Teresa and what happened to her, because it was quite an awful accident.
It was an accident. Terrible. Teresa was 84 at the time of her burn. 20 months ago now, and she sustained severe burns to both of her feet. One of them went right to the bone.
Wow.
She got medical assistance, but Teresa is diabetic. She has poor circulation. She also has a health condition which when it came to the crunch, the doctors were talking about removing her legs, amputating her legs because of the gangrene and the infection. And
poor lady.
And in the end, she wasn't able to because of her condition. So one of her daughters, she has two, Rosetta and Maria, and Maria has natural medicine knowledge, and started doing some research, found Manuka honey, gave me a call. and started using the MGO 2000
Yeah.
on Teresa's feet.
And this is the result.
And as you
Yeah.
can see, 20 months from the first picture to the end result.
Yeah.
15 of those months
Yes,
using
the honey.
using the
Yeah.
Manuka honey.
Absolutely. That is incredible. So I just say, if you're sitting at home and you've got recent scarring, a burn, if you've got some kind of wound, cut, have a think about using Manuka honey topically. I mean, we all talk about taking it every morning in our tea or just, you know, as a pick-me-up, as something to help with sleep. But this stuff is amazing.
Teresa also took the honey orally
Did
as
she?
well.
Yeah.
So topically and orally for the last 15 months.
Wow, that's an incredible story. Let's talk about some of the benefits of Manuka, because there's so many in various,
There's so
right?
many. You've got, you know, it gives you energy. It releases glycogen
Yes.
slowly. It's a low GI product. It allows you to
Yes.
sleep well.
Boosts your
as well.
immune system,
Yeah.
good for your digestion. A lot of
Yeah.
customers calling up with reflux issues, so they're mostly
Right.
using the MGO 600 to start with.
And don't they say everything comes from your gut? So if your gut's healthy, and this
Yes.
could be a wonderful
It
way
does.
to kickstart it.
Yeah, it's really good for your gut. It
Yeah.
is for me and mine. That's my issue in my gut. So it's a good heal there. Oral health, sore throats, infections. Wherever you see that, it's just an
Yeah.
amazing, wonderful product. Best to have taken on a spoon in your mouth and just
Yeah.
let it go down slowly and
Slowly.
not to wash it down.
And
Yeah.
it's so tasty. And it's helping with quality sleep too.
Oh, it is. We don't take it at night time every night, and you do. It releases the glycogen slowly. You don't wake up, you know, feeling hungry or needing something, and you
Yeah.
go through. It's really lovely.
Really
Yeah.
helpful. Amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder if people are thinking, that's okay. I buy my honey in the supermarket. It's Manuka. That's good enough. But this is an entirely different ball game. So tell us how this differs from supermarket honey.
Well, supermarket honey is usually a low MGO
True.
honey.
Yes.
And what we sell and what we produce here is from an MGO 100 to an MGO 2200.
Wow.
So this particular kit, we would never see that really in a supermarket. It
No.
is a
It's usually 20 or
and, you know,
30 maybe.
Yeah, our honey is pure raw honey. It's all handcrafted. It's stored for 18 months under temperature-controlled conditions. It's released to the consumer just at the right point to maximise the health benefits for people who buy our honey and enjoy its beautiful taste and what it does for them.
It's award-winning too. It's an award-winning taste too. Talk us through some of those awards you guys have won. And I think you're up for more this year.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah, we hope so, yeah.
Well, 2025 was
Yeah.
a rich year for us.
Yes.
The last batch of the MGO 900 won the Great Taste Award of 2025.
Yes.
We won the Gold Award for the London International Honey Award. And we won a business award for having excellence
Matt,
in
there we're looking at the
business.
potency certificate from the University of the Sunshine Coast, but here you are at some business awards. But I know, yes, we've got the London
good.
Honey Awards, we've got the Taste Awards.
Yeah,
Incredible.
it was a great year, and this year is shaping up to be another good year for us at Gather By and all the team.
I
working
hope
with
so.
us.
I really hope so. You are an amazing team, I've got to say, and everyone's so dedicated. That kind of love comes through, I think, when
yeah.
you're talking about the honey, when you're making the honey.
Oh,
that
yeah.
really comes through
And the
to me.
benefits too, you know, the people that take it, the environment, it's all sustainably and
Yes.
regeneratively produced.
Yes.
So it's all good, you know.
Yeah.
There's no, yeah.
And you know what? It's all thanks to the bees. I mean, they are incredible, fascinating creatures, aren't they?
They are.
Why don't we
They
take a
are.
look at this? Told you, they're incredible, aren't they, bees? Now, get yourself a kilo of honey to upgrade your family's well-being as winter comes on. What you're going to get today is a kilo of honey, an MGO 300 plus, 600 plus and 900 plus, plus the 3-pack of gummies, all that for $219. You're saving nearly $100 today, and you're getting a bonus wooden honey spoon too. I love those, plus free shipping. Now, we can't ship to WA, but Matt and Julie are working on a plan to be able to do that, so bear with us. And if you want to order, just email or call Julie, and she'll keep your details so that when they can send to WA, they will be able to be in touch, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just going to taste one of these because it's a shame. It's a shame you can't actually taste this yourself. You'll just have to order it. So delicious. These are like liquid gold, and they do give you a little bit of an energy boost. So watch out.
I do eat a lot of them. Throat too. A lot of our customers love them for the throat issues.
But they taste, I don't know how to, just full of sweetness, but natural, beautiful, subtle, gentle, just so tasty. Can you tell I love them? Because I really do. I really do. So Manuka honey, the medicinal honey forests, the bushes. Tell us a little bit around that and why your Manuka is so powerful.
Well, the Australian native bush is what produces Manuka honey. We have 87 varieties here in Australia. When we spent years, 7+ years researching, testing the nectar of these bushes to identify a particular molecule in the nectar called DHA.
Yeah.
And when bees collect the nectar, in their separate gut, the enzymes in the bee's gut starts to transform that compound DHA into MGO, or methyl glyoxal. And it's the MGO, measured in milligrams per kilogram. The higher the MGO, the more potent, the more antibacterial, the more health benefits, the more phenolic content there is in the honey.
Absolutely. Why don't we talk a bit more about Manuka with you, Julie? Here we go.
Now let's talk about Manuka. Manuka honey is a medicinal honey. Manuka honey is made by bees collecting the nectar from the leptospermum, or the Manuka bush. And when the honey is stored in the bee's gut, the enzymes in the bee's gut transforms the DHA in the nectar into MGO. That's what gives us the medicinal properties of the Manuka honey.
People are just loving this honey. I'm going to taste a little bit in a moment, but why don't we just have a listen to this very happy customer?
So I have a small obsession with Gather by Manuka honey, and not afraid to say it. This Manuka is my daily spoon or 3 of joy, and I cannot imagine not having it in my life now. The thing I love about the Gather by Manuka honey is that it is so delicious and yet so good for you at the same time. Perfect combo. So I keep a range of MGO levels, both lower and higher at home, and I use them in different ways. The lower level MGO I use on a daily basis. It's sort of the thing that gets me up in the morning, and I put it into my hot lemon and ginger tea. And using it like that, I know that it's going to get into my system as quickly and effectively as possible, and it's definitely the best way to start the day. Higher level MGOs I use at specific times. So, for example, I will have an MGO 1000 when I'm feeling particularly busy or stressed or under the weather, or the weather's making me feel under the weather. And living in the UK, that happens quite a lot. I also have quite a busy lifestyle and I travel a lot for work. So I always take a high-level MGO jar with me. This way I know that even when I'm away from home, I can boost my energy, boost my immunity, and it's a really nice way to retain some kind of a routine.
I love how she describes it as a spoonful of joy. I really know what she's talking about, and in fact, why don't you give me a spoonful of joy? Let's taste some honey.
Lovely.
It's that time in the show.
We'll try the MGO 900
All right.
today.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
And while you're doing that, Matt, it intrigues me to think that they found honey in the Egyptian tombs, right, that was still good to eat.
Honey doesn't go off, so
Wow.
it can stay in your pantry longer than you can.
Wow. Okay, ready? So this is the MGO 900 plus. Trying not to spill it everywhere. Trying to... Oh.
It's one of our favourites.
That is divine.
Yep.
Absolutely divine. Oh, gosh, it's gentle, it's subtle. It's got a really almost a floral flavour to it for me, and it just drops down your throat so easily.
You get an immediate buzz too, is what I
Yes.
get.
It's absolutely beautiful. And Matt and I both admitted to each other over a year ago that neither of us used to like honey.
No.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. No, right.
And this is
couldn't live without
entirely
this.
different.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
ordinary honey to me is too strong and it's a bit jarring, whereas this to me is just gentle and flavourful, and
Yeah.
you can taste the goodness.
You can
You
taste the
Australian
goodness.
coast in it, I think. You
I
know,
think you're
that-
right.
yeah.
I think you're right. And as you say, it lasts forever. I mean, obviously we don't recommend that, but I think that's incredible.
Well, you talked about the tomb. It was 2,500 years
Yeah.
of honey in a clay pot with a clay seal, with a seal of the beekeeper and a date. So they had track and trace capabilities over 2,000 years ago. So
That's
And
incredible.
the honey that they tested was still as
good as ever.
What it was. So,
Wow. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it really matters what age you are. 12 months plus, you say, you know, it's perfect for toddlers, 12 months plus. In fact, why don't we have a little listen to these guys?
Our family loves Gather by Honey. Its high medicinal value has been a game changer for us. We use the MGO 2000 to boost our immunity, heal wounds, and soothe sore throats naturally. It's even safe and beneficial for our dogs. Gather by Honey is our trusted choice for keeping our family healthy and happy all year round.
Now, with this complete potency collection, you're getting a whole range of different honeys, in fact, a whole kilo of it. Julie, tell me about when you put this together, what you had in mind.
So we have the MGO 300,
Yeah.
which is a really great honey. You can pop it in your tea, on your toast, on your breakfast, a spoon before you go to the gym. It gives you everything that you need to start your day. The MGO 600, our customers love taking that strength of honey. It's really good, 1 teaspoon a day.
Yes.
And it will help and support your immune system.
Okay.
Can still be used for wound care if that's the only strength of honey that you were going to have. It all covers all bases. With the MGO 900, you've got the potency. You're getting up there into the higher strengths.
Yes.
So we have some customers, for example, with rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah.
They use the MGO 900 twice a day.
So just
And
a
that-
spoonful twice a day?
Just a spoonful twice a day, and they find that that helps with the inflammation that they are dealing with and reduces their pain levels.
That's amazing.
This kit is really put together now, so, you know, get ready for winter.
Yeah.
It's got a kilo of honey. There's a lot in the package there, so...
I know, a
get you
kilo,
through.
plus the
Yeah.
gummies.
Plus
We'll
the
get you
gummies, good to soothe the throat,
Yes.
those dry tickly coughs.
Absolutely.
You'll enjoy all
Keep
of
keep a pack of these in your handbag, I reckon. So go to gatherbymanuka.com, scan that QR code. We've made it very, very easy. Call the number and get yourself a kilo of this amazing liquid gold. You're getting the 3 different levels. As Julie and Matt said, really they're covering you from daily all the way up to more potent use. And you're getting all of that for just $219. So you're saving almost $100. You're getting the bonus wooden honey spoon and, of course, the free shipping, except to WA, but they're working on a plan for that. There is limited TV stock, so what I would say is don't miss out. The honey can't go on for... You can't have unlimited stock of it. Of course, you take so much care in making it, so don't miss out. Get to gatherbymanuka.com, scan that QR code and get yourself some liquid gold in your pantry and your medicine cabinet. Thank you so much. It's always a delight to have you here.
Thanks for having us,
Likewise,
Kate.
We really love
Thank you
seeing
so
you.
much.
Go to gatherbymanuka.com and we will see you soon.